Hello,
Hello.
Dee. Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
How are you?
Uh,
Your audio is not clear. Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear? Your audio is not clear. I cannot hear you properly. Can you see my screen? What?
Yes.
Okay. So we will just continue with this one. And then we have this warm-up questions, right? And I give this to you as a homework. Did you do it? What?
Yes.
Okay, let's have these questions once more. Whose famous person do you want to meet and why?
I want to meet Rosie from Blackpink because she is very talented and hardworking. I love I love her dancing and singing. She is also very kind to her fans,
Mhm.
and I want to learn from her confidence and energy.
Mhm. Okay. And what is the best thing about being famous? What do you think?
I think the best thing about being famous is that many people know you and support you.
Mm-hmm. And so,
Or very, and you can earn a lot of money
mm-hmm. You can earn a lot of money
by being famous.
by what?
By being famous.
Okay, by being famous, right? So you can be an actress or a singer, right? And if people support you, okay, you will also, it's also the best thing, right? And why do you want to be famous? Do you want to be famous?
No, I don't.
Mm-hmm. Why?
Because I like a quiet and private life.
Mm-hmm.
Famous people often have no privacy and face a lot of stress.
Mm-hmm. Only that? What else? Only one reason? What about what about this one? Why do you think other people want to be famous? Why do you think they want to be famous?
They like they want everybody know
Mm-hmm.
they,
What?
they want to get more money.
Mm-hmm. You want to earn money? Your audio is not clear, Ginny. Could you try to leave the meeting and join again? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, that's much better. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so what who's famous people you want to meet and why? Here we have a sample answer. Let's see. I want
I want to meet
Barack
Obama.
Obama.
Obama. He's the president of the United States of America. I want to have lunch with him in the White House and ask him questions about his life.
Okay, so in here the reason is there is a purpose, right? Why do you want to meet the uh this person? Okay, reason, we have reasons, we can give reasons and we can give purpose. Okay, like this one, I want to have lunch with him and ask questions about his life. Okay, because he is the president of the United States and I want to meet.
I want to meet Park Ji-sung. He is a famous Korean soccer player. I want to ask him what training he did and what it is like to be a professional soccer
So
player.
this one is more on the purpose too, right? Example, you really like soccer, right? So you want to meet Park Ji-sung, famous Korean soccer, and what is the purpose? Okay, you will ask him what training he did, maybe because you wanted to become a professional soccer player too, right? So what about this one? What is the best thing about being famous? Jeannie said, okay, you can earn money, right? And people will support you. What about this one?
The best thing about being famous is people knowing who you are. People will want to be like me and ask for my autograph.
Mm-hmm. And I
I I think the best thing about being famous is that I can go anywhere I want. Famous people can go on great occasions and get tickets to special events.
Okay, so in here it says this one is a personal reason, right? So it says, or he or she says, being famous people knowing who you are and they will want to be like me or ask for my autograph, which is what people do to famous people. And the best thing about being famous, I can go anywhere I want. Okay, travel, right? Great vacations and get tickets to special events. Of course, if you're famous, you will be treated like a VIP. Do you know VIP?
Yes,
Yeah, a very important person. Okay. And why do you want to be famous?
I want to be famous because I want people to enjoy reading my stories. I will become a great writer, and my books will through lots of people. I want to be famous because I want to make a lot of money. I will become a great runner and win the Olympics. Then I will be able to earn a lot of money.
Okay. So in here, this one is also a personal reason, right? I want people to enjoy reading my stories. When it comes to famous, being famous, that doesn't mean celebrity. Okay, you can be a famous writer, a famous, right? What other famous, well-known person you can be? Writer, what else? Celebrity, what else?
Actor,
Actor or act, yeah, becoming an actor. What else?
singer,
Singer, what else? Writer, if there's a famous writer, we also have a famous artist, right? You can be a painter, a very good painter, right? Yeah. So you will be known for your art. Okay? You can also be um a famous, like if you're into fashion, right? Your designs, okay, or the way you dress, or a designer, okay? So I will become a great writer and my books will thrill lots of people. And I want to make a lot of money. Of course, this is the advantage of being famous. And I will become a great runner and win the Olympics. See, there you can also become a famous person if you join an Olympics, right? And usually like this one, like there are just ordinary people who train their way to up to become a very good Olympians, right? So they will represent their country, so they will become famous. Then I will be able to earn a lot of money. So we have vocabs here. We will do the listening practice. I want to be famous. Okay? Let's listen. Let's see. Where's the listening? You hear?
Unit 15.
Yeah.
I want to be famous. A lot of people want to be famous. They believe that famous people have an amazing life. Then, do you want to be famous too? Some people say that being famous is fantastic. First, famous people can become rich. Many famous people get paid a lot of money to do their jobs. For example, famous singers and actors are paid millions of dollars each year. Second, famous people can do many interesting things. They can travel all over the world. They can also meet powerful people like presidents. In addition, they can go to special events such as fashion shows and sports finals. Other people say that being famous has many disadvantages. First, no privacy is a big problem. Fans and photographers always take pictures of famous people. This means that somebody will always be watching famous people. This is annoying. Second, people become jealous of famous people. As a result, many people write horrible things about them on the internet. These people can also start rumors. This can make a famous person's life difficult and unhappy.
Okay. So what is this about?
It is well famous.
Mm-hmm. It's about
About our famous.
what?
Uh,
Advantages
and disadvantages of
okay. Mm-hmm. Of of
being famous.
being famous. So what are the advantages?
First, people can become rich
Mm-hmm.
and famous people can do many interesting things.
How can people become rich, or how can famous people become rich? They get paid a lot of money to do their job, right? Supporting, for example, famous singers and actors are paid millions of dollars each year. Second reason, famous people can do many interesting. What are these interesting things? Supporting, they can travel all over the world, which is not really basic or ordinary things that anyone can do, right? So famous people, this is an interesting thing. So they can also meet powerful people like presidents. In addition, special events such as fashion shows and sports finals. What about the disadvantages?
For no privacy is a big problem.
How is it a big problem?
Brands and photographers always take pictures of famous people.
That means, okay, somebody will always be watching famous people, and that's annoying, right? Second reason,
Second, people become jealous of famous people.
how?
As a result, many people write horrible things about them on the internet. These people can also start rumors.
This can make famous person life difficult and unhappy, right? So this is the effect of being famous. Some that like you cannot avoid, right? Since there are a lot of people watching famous people, okay, like some people they do horrible things, especially on the internet. So here we have new vocabulary based on the reading. Amazing,
Adjective,
okay. Wonderful, amazing, fantastic. Fantastic. How did they use it in the reading? Fantastic. Where is it? Oh no. Horrible things, fantastic, famous people, amazing life. Amazing. Okay, people say that being famous is fantastic. So, it's also adjective, okay? Similar to amazing, wonderful, fantastic, excellent, okay? Great, okay? Actor,
noun,
okay, actor, okay? So when we say actor, doesn't mean it's a man, okay? Some they will think that actress, they will say actress, right? They will ask, oh, are you an actor in the Philippines? No, I'm an actress. They will say that. But actor is a noun here. So that means, okay, man or woman. Okay? Not talking about the gender. Not actress or actor with a boy or a girl. Okay? So it's like the nationality too. Example, they will ask, are you a Filipino? Filipino is our nationality. Yeah, I'm a Filipino. And then we also have the term like Filipina, na for women, okay, like Filipina, but noun is the Filipino, so we use that. Powerful,
adjective,
okay. Powerful, great power or the advantages, okay. Final,
noun,
what?
final is noun,
Okay, this is the last, okay, the final, the last one. Disadvantage,
noun,
okay. Unfavorable privacy,
noun,
what?
privacy is noun,
So privacy, freedom from interference, okay? And photographer,
is noun,
photographer or paparazzi, someone who takes photographs, annoying. Adjective, okay? Making someone feel angry or impatient, okay? Do you know annoying? Yeah, okay, so it's an adjective. Okay, we can say it's annoying. Okay. So if you're impatient, okay, you would tend to get annoyed easily. Example, if you're waiting for a bus and then you know that the bus schedule is like this, but it's already late for 15 minutes, right? So your patience like have been tested. So you will feel annoyed. Okay, that's annoying because you will be late. Jealous?
Adjective.
Okay, some people are jealous. Okay, losing affection or position to others. Horrible.
Adjective.
Okay. Rumor.
Noun.
Rumor, spreading rumor, false information. Okay, or not. That's are not proven. Okay. So let's try to use them in a sentence. One.
If you are if you are jealous of your friend's toy, you are unhappy because he or she has a toy.
Okay. He or she has a toy. So if you are jealous. So in here, the keyword is unhappy, right? And then we have the reason. Why are you unhappy? Because he or she has a toy. So it will go on with the jealous. This beautiful house,
This beautiful house is really
beautiful, you can say.
fantastic.
What?
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Okay. Fantastic performance. Okay. That's a fantastic house. Okay. Really good or beautiful. Tree. Like presidents. Adjective.
Powerful people like presidents can do a lot of things.
Okay. So here the clue is like presidents, and then they can do a lot of things. Of course, if you're not powerful, okay, if you're just an ordinary person, you cannot, okay, do a lot of things like them. If someone is, okay, this one, the clue, it makes you a little angry. So you can, when it comes to this one, completing with the vocab, you may start after this one to get the clue of the missing vocabulary. Example here, example number 1. Okay, we have the comma here. If you start reading here, you are unhappy because he or she has a toy. So you will have a clue already, right? Jealous. Okay? Context clues. 4.
If something is annoying, it makes you a little angry.
Okay. And when it comes to vocab like this one, we have if, okay? When it comes to if, usually the vocab missing are just, okay, similar to the missing ones. Okay, example here, jealous and happy, annoying, little, angry. Okay, we have if, okay? What about 5?
Disadvantage is something that causes problems.
Okay, and disadvantage, something causes problem. Okay, so now we have the reading. with comprehension. Okay, reading practice with comprehension. Ready? Okay.
A lot of people want to be famous. They believe that famous people have an amazing life. Then, do you want to be famous too? Some people say that being famous is fantastic. First, famous people can become rich. Many famous people get paid a lot of money to do their jobs. For example, famous singers and actors are paid millions of dollars each year. Second, famous people can do many interesting things. They can travel all over the world. They can also meet powerful people like presidents. In addition, they can go to special events such as fashion shows or sports final. Other people say that being famous has many disadvantages. First, no privacy is a big problem. Fans and photographers always take pictures of famous people. This means that somebody will always be watching famous people. This is annoying because some people jealous of famous people. As a result, many people write horrible things about them on the internet. These people can also start rumors. This can make a famous person's life difficult and unhappy.
Okay. So why do many people want to be famous? Reason?
Famous people,
They want to be?
they want to be famous because famous people can become rich.
Okay. So they also want to become rich and they believe that famous people have amazing life. And why are famous people rich? They get?
They get paid a lot of money to do their job.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and what interesting things can famous people do?
They can go to special events such as fashion shows and sports finals.
Okay, and why do famous people have no privacy? What are the reason?
And
Fans and
fans and photographers always take pictures of famous people.
okay, that's why they don't have privacy, which is true, and right? And why do many people write horrible things about famous people on the internet? People can become jealous of famous people, right? So that's why they write horrible things on the internet. Okay? So here we have supporting opinion and opposing opinion. Can you hear? Can you see?
Yes.
So we will listen. What is the main idea here? Supporting opinion.
Be famous people is fantastic.
Being famous is fantastic, and we have the supporting, of course, the reasons. We have them earlier, right? And what about here? Opposing. Of course, for the opposing, it's just the opposite of supporting. Being famous is fantastic. It is not good to be a famous person. Opposite. And then the reason. First, famous people do not need to pay for things. In here, opposing, most famous people are famous only for a short time. Okay. And second reason, in here, famous people can make our world a better place to live. And in here, it says famous people don't have many friends and they feel lonely. So they just contradict the thought, right? So you will think of the example here, famous people can make our world a better person, but not all famous people are like that, right? Some don't have many friends and they feel lonely. So we can oppose that idea. And of course, we have to support. This is because famous people cannot trust other people easily. So they worry that friends may tell other people their secrets. And that is a sad life. And of course, we have the refuting. We can refute, I hate the idea of that one. And here, let's answer some questions. What about this one, Ginny? Do you still want to be famous if you cannot become rich?
I don't want to be famous.
What?
I don't want to be famous if I cannot become rich.
Mm-hmm. Reasons? Reason? We can say if I cannot become rich, okay, there is no what? There's no reason to become famous, right? Or I would just I would just work, okay. How will you answer this? Do you still want? Still want, we have still here. So I would still want to. I would not want to. Okay. And what about this one? Do you want to advertise a product that you do not like? Example, you are a famous influencer. Okay. And then they will pay you to advertise a product that you do not like. Would you still want to do that?
I don't want to advertise a product that I do not like.
Mm-hmm. Reason?
It's not a good thing.
What? Again, please.
It's not a good thing.
It's not what? It's not what?
It's not good.
It's not good. Why is not good? Defend your answer. You can still defend that. Or how is not that good thing? If you advertise a product that you do not like, what will happen? What?
People can hate you.
Okay. People may tend to hate you, right? If they find out that you do not really use or like the product. So example, your fans, okay? So because fans, they usually follow their famous or their idol, right? So when they find out that they're just being paid or just using it for money, so usually it will have a hate result. Only that? What else? What about this? How will you feel if people keep asking you for your autographs? Example, you're famous. Or you're not really an actress, like maybe you're a famous writer, okay, anything, and people keep asking your autographs. How will you feel?
It's annoying.
I will feel.
You annoying.
I will feel annoyed. Okay. Why? Always have backup with your answer, Ginny. Why would you feel annoyed? You can give your personal reason. That's how, okay, to stop other to oppose you. Why would you feel annoyed? What?
It's like
Because?
it's because they bother.
Okay, you can say that. Okay? Always defend your answer. Example, this one. If I just say I will feel annoyed, so they can still oppose me. They will ask, why would you feel annoyed? Okay, but if you give your personal reason, like I would feel annoyed because I don't really like, I really like a private life, right? Or privacy outside my life, right? So in that way, they cannot oppose you anymore because that's your personal reason. Always have your personal, our backup. Okay, supporting ideas. Because some people they would not feel annoyed, right? And they also have their own reason. Okay? When it comes to speaking, some students will answer this as how will you feel if people keep asking you for an autograph? They will answer it in a positive way and following with a negative way. Example, oh, I will feel it will feel great, okay, if they just keep asking me for autograph. That means they support me or they really like my work of art, like that. But okay, that's when you will do the negative. But if it is too much, if you have your own time, like outside, like in a restaurant or in a cafe, and they still keep asking you for an autograph, like that means they do not respect your privacy, right, or your time alone. So, okay. So if your best friend becomes famous, will you become jealous of him or her?
Will not become jealous.
Mm-hmm. Why?
Because she's my best friend, so
Mhm.
I'm happy for her.
Mm-hmm.
become a famous people.
Mm-hmm.
Person.
Only that? Okay, and do you think famous people are making our world a better place? What do you think?
I think famous people are making our world a better place because so many people so many idols are
Mm-hmm.
inspired
Mm-hmm.
or their fans
Mm-hmm.
they behave well.
Mm-hmm.
Their fans are
Inspire their fans or supporters, right? Only that? What about you? With your idol, okay? Do you think like your idol made your world a better place? Or maybe your life a much better place? What do you think? Did it make it better? Are you there?
yeah.
So did they make it better? Your life. Or maybe your days, it can be your days. Let's check the. Okay, so with this one, Ginny, okay, we will practice writing supporting opinion, okay? And example, try as much as possible, give example with the scenarios. Remember, do not be afraid to give your opinion, Ginny, okay? Anything that's personal opinion is your personal opinion, okay? Because this one is a debate, okay? As much as possible, try to support your opinion because if you do not, they can always oppose you. So if you just say, oh, because if you just say I don't like to advertise a project that I do not like because it's not good, so what, right? They can still oppose you if you say it's not good. So you have to support your opinion. How is it not good for you? Support it. If you have personal opinion, okay, like maybe because you will say that because if I advertise a product that I do not like, it will what? It will ruin my reputation or my image. So that one they cannot oppose anymore, right? So always have supporting opinion with your reason and then supporting opinion. Okay, and if you have example, you can give also. So I will give this to you as a homework, okay? And you will try again. Okay? Try it with the writing. Okay? And I will also give the vocabulary for this unit. Question?
You want to be a famous.
Mm, if, of course, if I pursue something that I really like or something that I'm really passionate about, there will be a possibility that I will become a famous, right? Even if I do not like. But if that's a good thing, that means like you work really hard for what you love. Like maybe you're a really good painter or writer, So yes, why not, right? It's up to you on how you handle it. So whether if you will just continue with what you do, or will think that you're already famous and then you will stop with what you love doing or pursuing the things you love. So it will ruin your goal, right? Or where they started when where they started knowing you. So it depends on how you handle it. But if of course there's an opportunity, yes, why not? Okay. Rich people become known. Okay. If you're not rich, okay, a lot of rich people, or I think like most rich people, they become known or famous because of their hard work. Okay. So it depends on how you become famous and how will you return it and how are you going to turn it after. So yes. On that, okay, so I will send you this one as a homework, okay, and write supporting opinions. Okay? Okay, Jenny. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's it for today. Okay, Jenny. Bye. Have a nice weekend.